Good afternoon and welcome to another day in the 949 in Irvine, California with your host Joe Eberlein, bringing you today's edition of In My Joepinion. And today's topic, I'm going back to my passion, and that's sports talk. Yes, everyone, I'm smiling. I'm almost always smiling from ear to ear. But there's one thing that's not contributing to this smile. It's my New York Knicks. We're down 3-1 right now to the Indiana Pacers. My opinion, we should at least be tied in this series. Excuse me, in my Joepinion, we should at least be tied in this series. The Indiana Pacers are without Danny Granger and are not known to be a very effective team offensively. What are the reasons as to why we're not doing too well? Perhaps it's some of the coaching decisions by Mike Woodson. Perhaps there's a lack of intensity in the interior, not just offensively, but defensively by Tyson Chandler, the 2012 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Maybe Carmelo Anthony shooting the ball too much, despite a 50% performance games 2 and 4. Maybe it's Jason Kidd going scoreless for 8 straight games, which is absolutely unacceptable for the future Hall of Famer. But I'm going to have to agree with one person in particular, J.R. Smith. It is your fault. I understand, JR, you win as a team, you lose as a team. And I give you credit after yesterday's humiliating Game 4 loss. You owned up to it to say that you're to blame for this whole series. Even though it's not all of you, it's mostly you. You're the main reason why. I understand you feel guilty for getting suspended for Game 4 of the first round series against the Boston Celtics. I understand your comments saying, if I had been playing Game 4, we would have swept this series, we should be golfing right now. You may be right, but do not make comments along the lines of we should be golfing right now. And trying to say, I don't know who Jason Terry is? Oh, everybody knows who Jason Terry is. And obviously you do, because guess what? He got under your skin enough for you to throw an elbow at him that not only resulted in you being ejected from that game, but being suspended for Game 4. I understand Jason Terry has a tendency to talk, and talk a lot. But you got to know better. That's directed at you, J.R. Smith. You have got to know better to keep your cool in the heat of the moment. I was lobbying for you big time to be named the 6th Man of the Year. And deservingly, you earned that award. Rightfully so. Well, right now, you're not playing like someone who just won the 6th Man of the Year award. You're playing way, way below your potential, JR. You have that star potential, maybe even superstar potential. You've always been known to play at a very intense level that your teammates have fed off. Your shot selection is horrendous. Right now, your field goal percentage is below horrendous. JR, New York Knicks, I still have faith in you guys. Given some late game adjustments I saw in yesterday's game, I really do believe you can pull off a miracle and take games 5, 6, and 7 in this series. And in particular, there is no reason why you should be allowing that guy, Lance Stevenson. I understand he's big for a guard. I understand he's physical. The guy's no slouch. He's an NBA player, and he belongs. But no reason why that guy should be flaunting and gesturing to the crowd after making a three-pointer. JR, Knicks, don't let their talk get in your head. Instead, let your play do the talking. I hope that these words resonate somewhere inside you guys. And Coach Woodson, I hope you find a way to send a message to your team. Because it seems like you're losing the pulse. And if we lose Game 5, in my opinion, you lost your job. And then I say this. Hello, Phil Jackson, who I do believe has an itch to come back to the NBA. And I do believe he would take on coaching the New York Knicks. So with that, once again, I would like to say thank you for tuning in to this edition of In My Joepinion with your host, Joe Eberlein, reporting live from the 949 in Irvine, California. And with that, I say, game on, shades on, Eberlein.